Okay. What's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Today we're going to be playing Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. Uh, right. So I want to, well, first of all, I wonder if I can just get to something with music. That would be good. Perfect. So the Wizardry series. We have already technically looked at Wizardry 1 a little bit when I was doing my Best Games of All Time series. And I recall being quite surprised at how sort of like much it had going on, especially for the time. Wizardry 1 was started as a project by a college student in 1978. Was playable in 79, where it became popular among fellow students. And then it was eventually published in 1981 for the Apple II. And since then has been ported to all sorts of stuff. And it has been remade. There is a pretty high quality remake that came out in 2023. I do own it. I have played a little bit of it. I thought about doing it, but I was like, it's just the first game that's remade. And I'm going to want to do most of the series. So it would be very jarring to do this high quality remake of the first game and then go back to like the Apple II for Wizardry 2. So instead, we're going to be playing the Japanese PlayStation 1 version, which combines Wizardry 1, 2, and 3. And that is called the Lilgamin Saga. Because it's technically a trilogy. And then there is a second Japanese PlayStation 1 compilation called The New Age of Lilgamin, which combines Wizardry 4 and 5. And you'll note that I said Japanese, and that's because the Wizardry series, it turned out to just become far more popular in Japan than the United States. I don't know exactly why. It was definitely an American-made thing. Made by an American, published by an American company, all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, for whatever reason, really took off in Japan. And at this point, I think it is just a largely Japanese series. I don't know all the licensing stuff that goes on or anything like that, but there hasn't been a mainline Wizardry game since Wizardry 8 in 2001. I don't even know who owns the rights to Wizardry at this point. I'm really not clear on that. The company that published it, Surtech, is gone. Long gone. So I have no idea. The remake was put together by Digital Eclipse. Who does a lot of kind of, little indie stuff like that. So I don't know how they got the rights to that. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. All right? Don't ask me. But yeah, so it's much bigger in Japan, where they've just had gobs and gobs and gobs of spin-offs and, you know, all sorts of side series and things, you know, just loads of Japanese Wizardry games, just like dozens of them. So I don't know. But yeah, we're going to be playing the PSX versions of presumably 1 through 5, unless I really despise it, but we'll see. And yeah, if you're not aware of anything about the Wizardry series, these are turn-based dungeon crawlers. You have a party of characters of different races and classes, and you are trekking through dungeons to clear out the whole place and level up and all that good stuff. So it's definitely a little different than like the Might and Magic games. I'm pretty sure these games take place entirely within a dungeon. That's like the whole thing. And there's going to be some other differences. The magic is going to be different. The magic in these games is, or at least the early ones, is Vancian. So you have like spell slots. I don't know exactly how much has been said about how much Wizardry was inspired by Dungeons and Dragons. But, you know, including Vancian magic in 1979 or whatever. Yeah. All right, so let's just get to it, I guess. So let's make our characters. Now, we are playing the Japanese version. This is not with any sort of English translation patch or anything. This is just the straight up Japanese version. There is settings in the menu to turn practically everything in the game into English. So that's good to know. But I still am not quite sure. Here we go. Create. Change letter. There you go. Alright, so we gotta just make a party of characters. We may as well have a guy named Mangg. I mean, how can we not, right? Mangg. Yes. He will be a human. He will be a good human. And points. What do we want to make him? Usually I like to make sort of a paladin kind of character. Well, we should go over, I guess, real quick. What are the classes? There's 4 basic classes: Fighter, Priest, Mage, and Thief. And then there's 4 elite classes: the Bishop, the Samurai, the Lord, and the Ninja. And they all basically combine two of the basic classes. So there's Bishop, which combines Priest and Mage; Samurai, which combines Fighter and Mage; Lord, which combines Fighter and Priest; and Ninja, which combines Fighter and Thief. So there is no Mage Thief or Priest Thief, but again, that feels in line with Dungeons and Dragons, so fair. Now, the elite classes are not accessible from the start, I think. I feel like the remake changed that, though. I could have sworn I had a samurai at the start. But maybe you can. I don't know. Okay, no, you can start as an elite class with a good roll on bonus points. Okay, so To be a fighter, you have to have 11 strength. You can be of any alignment. They have high hit points, can use any armor and weapon, and relish their role as shock troops. Mage, poor hit points, can only use daggers and stabs, can wear no armor except for robes, and can obviously cast mage spells. They require 11 intelligence and may be of any alignment. Priests have fairly high hit points, cannot wear helmets, but they can use almost any armor or shield. They have to use maces, flails, things like that. They can also turn undead. Again, very D&D stuff here. Requires 11 piety at least, and they can't be neutral. Thieves have average hit points, limited to daggers or short swords, leather armor, but can use shields. They are very good at circumventing the noxious treasure chest traps. Requires 11 agility, cannot be of good alignment. Bishop combines priest and mage. Average hit points with leather armor, can use priest weapons, can cast both mage and priest spells, although they do not learn them as quickly as the other classes do. They can start learning mage spells immediately, but must reach the 4th level of ability before acquiring knowledge of priest spells. They are capable of identifying magical items. Blah, blah, blah. Requires piety 12 and int 12, and cannot be neutral. Samurai can use all fighter weapons and armor. Start out with more hit points than fighters, but in the long run, a fighter will have more. And at 4th level, they will slowly begin to learn mage spells. They must have strength of 15, int of 11, piety 10, vitality of 14, and agility of 10. And they can't be evil. Lord, combined fighter and priest. They have the hit points and abilities of fighters, but at the 4th level ability, they gain the ability to cast priest spells and the ability to dispel. Must have strength 15, int 12, piety 12, vitality 15, agility 14, luck 15. Like, that is some fucking hefty stat requirements. But, oh, it gets worse here with ninjas. Can use any weapons or armor, but work best without any. When fighting with their bare hands, they can wreak havoc and destruction, sometimes killing their strongest opponent with a single blow. And as long as they disdain armor, their great training gives them lower and lower armor classes. They reach higher and higher levels of ability. They earn hit points as a thief and learn no spells. But they must be evil, and they must have 17 in all statistics. Absurd. I don't know if you'll ever start as a ninja. It seems spectacularly high. I mean, honestly, samurai sounds really good. The Lord sounds really good. They all the elite classes sound really good. I don't know why I'd settle for anything less. But I got my bonus points set here, so I don't think there's much I can do. And my piety is abysmal. So I don't think we're going to be getting... I don't know. Obviously, we can get any basic class we want, but if I wanted to be a lord, I'd have to put 7 points into piety. Even if I want to be a samurai, I'd have to put 5 into piety. And then I can't get... have to have int 11, or IQ 11, and then vitality, I'd have to get to 14. I mean, that's not happening. So, no. And there's no way to, like, back out. I think I'd have to just erase this individual to try and get more bonus points. But, I mean, you'll level up, your things will go up as you level, so eventually you will probably qualify for some sort of class. So if we want to set our sights on Lord eventually, you know, we want to get kind of close to that. So we want to focus on making sure our strength, luck, vitality is all up there. Maybe get our piety up. It's not, we're a long ways off, for sure. But yeah, I guess we'll be a fighter. Alright, next character. Let's call them... Oh, what do we want? Well, we certainly want one of each. But probably we're going to want a few fighters. So let's call a second fighter Turalon, which I think was from Warcraft. And race. Let's talk about race. I picked human because I like being a human, but let's talk about race for a moment. Oh boy. On races. All right, so this determines starting statistics, along with potentially some other stuff. So humans have that spread that we looked at, mostly pretty average, around 8 or 9, with piety at 5. Hobbits have 5 strength, 7 int, 7 piety, 6 vitality, 10 agility, and 15 luck. Now, I don't quite know what luck does. But, okay. Gnomes, 7 strength, 7 int, 10 piety, 8 vitality, 10 agility, 7 luck. So, pretty close to humans as far as balance, but slightly worse in a lot of things. Much higher piety, though. They have resistance to magic and poison. It says they have +1 resistances versus kobolds and goblins, -4 versus gnolls, bugbears, ogres, trolls, giants. Yeesh. They also have proficiency, 40% club, 30% spear, 20% short sword. I don't know what any of this means exactly. Elves, 7 strength, 10 int, 10 piety, 6 vitality, 9 agility, 6 luck. So, again, smart. This is your good bishop candidate. Resistance to charm and sleep. Proficiency, 30% spear, 20% sword. Dwarves, 10 strength. That's the highest starting strength. 7 int, 10 piety, 10 vitality, 5 agility, 6 luck. Also resistant to magic poison. +1 versus goblins, orcs, hobgoblins. -4 versus ogres, trolls, giants. Proficiencies with axe, sword, hammer, spear. 25% to all. Okay. Well, then dwarf seems like good fighter stock. Their low agility kind of hurts them, but you know, if they're gonna end up being like a lord, they only need 13. Well, 13's pretty high though. Samurai would be a lot easier for them because there's no agility requirement. They would just need, he would just need a lot more int. Okay. Alright, we'll go with dwarf for Turalon. And I guess good is good for everything except if you want to be a thief or a ninja. And I don't think he's going to be a ninja, so we're going to go with good. 7 bonus points? What the? What? Is this just a random number? I mean, really, should I just be scumming this? When creating a new character, bonus points to assign to stats are typically 1d4 plus 6. However, after these are assigned, there is a 1 in 11 chance of getting an additional 10 bonus points. And if after that, as long as you don't have 20 points already, there's a 1 in 11 chance of getting another 10 bonus points. What? So basically, you have a 90.9% chance of getting 7 to 10 bonus points. Then you have a 6.2% chance of getting 17 to 19 bonus points. 2.3% to get 20. And a 0.6% chance to get 27 to 29. 6% is... I mean, it's not that bad, all things considered. But fuck. Okay, don't know how much we want to scum this. Also, it says for strength, value below 6 incurs a penalty to your accuracy and damage. Value above 15 and gives a bonus. There's essentially no difference between a strength of 6 and a strength of 15. Okay. No. Okay, so what I want to know is when is the bonus point value assigned? Like if I save state here, we go good gnome. Okay, so we got 7 there, and now I go good dwarf, I mean. Okay, and if I go human, it went down to 6. 5. 5. 6. 5. Keep in mind, like, yeah, I mean, this is going to be 1d4 plus 6. It's going to be very rare to have, quite rare to have more than... Well, I don't know how you get 6 in that case. Okay, I think chances are you're not going to get more than 9. 6% chance is pretty slim. That means Mangg got quite a lot, didn't he? I don't even remember what he got, but he got more than this. It skewed my whole perception. Alright, yeah, I don't think we're really altering much at this point, so... Well, we kind of are. It is re-rolling. It is possible. Is this enjoyable? Do we like this? It's good gaming. Fuck, such slim odds. Why introduce a mechanic like that? You're just encouraging this sort of behavior. God, I can't get above 5 now. Broke it. 7. I guess I'll take 9 if I get 9. But I wanted him to be a dwarf, so I'm gonna have to... Fuck. 8. 8. 8. It's like an 8. We might end up just going with 8. Oh, 18! That was it! Alright. Excellent. So, we want him to be, what do we want him to be? Samurai? I think samurai. Hold on, I gotta go bring back that class info. So samurai. He needs 13 strength, 13 int, 14 piety, 14 vitality. None of this is what I wanted. So that means these values are fucked. And they're not going to let me back out of this, are they? I was looking at the wrong values. It's 15 strength, 14 vitality, 11 in, 10 piety, 10 agility. Okay. No, they took my bonus! What? You re-roll? What? Fuck, man. That was such a good bonus. Oh, I was looking at the wrong... What info was I looking at? I could have sworn I was looking at Wizardry 1. And it was like a different version of the game, I guess, that had different stats. Fuck, I'm never gonna get such a good roll ever again. Why wouldn't I just save here, I guess? There we go, get a nice loop. Nice loop. I don't know, I'm probably not gonna do this for every character, because this is just excessive amount of... I mean, this is like Baldur's Gate shit of just sitting here for 10 minutes re-rolling. What the... Oh, fuck, that was 15! I would have taken that in a heartbeat. But I skipped it in a heartbeat. So you gotta go slow. That's always the problem with this re-roll shit. Get a good number. Okay, done. Alright, good. 15. Not as good, but yeah. Alright, so we have to have 15 strength, 14 vitality, 11... Oh, man. Yeah, his agility is gonna fuck him. Okay, we're gonna go with that. His goal is eventually to be a samurai. So he just needs 3 more vitality. And he can be one, so fine. Turlon done. Okay, we're not gonna do that for all of them. Next, we want to have a, I mean, honestly, probably a 3rd fighter, right? Fighters are good and powerful. Although, I don't know, maybe, the game series this calls Wizardry. Maybe we want to have multiple spellcasters. Should I look up, like, a recommended party? Yeah, yeah. This says if you go with a gnome, you're very likely to get you're likely to get a samurai. Could try that. I mean, this person recommends a samurai, 2 clerics, a thief, a mage, and a bishop. They all kind of recommend having a samurai. Everyone recommends samurai, but you need to have a thief or ninja. And you really need to have someone to identify items for loot. Alright, let's try a gnome. We'll see if we can get a samurai going. What do we want for a gnome? I'm gonna name him... This is just... I don't know what popped into my head. His name is Heinous. I don't know. Don't ask. Gnome. Okay. I feel like you have to have a good roll if you want to start as a samurai, even as a gnome. Because, I mean, you need 15 fucking strength. You're not going to get this without some insane roll. Unless they get... I mean, he's getting 9s pretty reliably. Yeah, he can definitely get 9. That's good. How about more than 9? Can you get more than 9? This isn't happening unless you get more than 9, dude. He's really good at getting 9s. Really good at getting 9. I said I wasn't going to do this, but now they tempt me by saying I can just start with a samurai. Why would I not want to start as a samurai? Dude, fucking 9s across the board. I mean, that you can't, it's not gonna happen. No, I need like 3 more points for that and 2 more points for this. No, you need like 14 vitality. You need a fucking insane roll. I need like 18 or 19 points to make this work. So, I don't see it happening. And it's not the end of the world if we don't start with the samurai. I'm sure the game is beatable without any of the elite classes. So, we'll give this another 10 seconds. Otherwise, I'll just take my 9 and go home. Statistically, I feel like it should have popped up once. How is it 9 so much? Okay, it must have been 10 seconds, I guess. I can't help myself. Oh, it's a sickness. It's a sickness. Alright, I guess I'll just take my 9. Fuck. Alright, well, we want plenty of strength. I'm not pleased with it. Alright, then we need a cleric. We're gonna go with, Bapst. And cleric, we probably want someone... We're gonna go with elf. Good. Well, I didn't scum it, so... Unless I just put all my points in and then back out. This isn't looking good, man. There we go, 9. I'll take 9. I imagine you want a good amount of piety. I don't think he's going to be able to start as anything else. This doesn't seem smart. If there's no difference between a 6 strength and a 15 strength, it's kind of dumb. If we want to become a bishop at some point... There you go. You can be a bishop. So bishop is like the easiest one to do, if you want. Is it worth starting as a bishop? Well, it's tough. You find a lot of information about the remake now. Apparently the bishop is the way to go if you want to identify items. It's the only class that can identify unknown objects in mid-dungeon, and does so without a requirement or consumption of gold pieces. Yeah, that is kind of... Yeah. Worried, though, now that we're gonna... Nah. Why is there so much decisions? Find it quicker to level up the mage priest till they have all spells and then class change instead of using bishops. Yeah. If I would start over, I'd probably skip the bishop, even though the identify ability is convenient. Okay, yeah, it sounds like the downsides of the bishop's slow progression is not worth the ability to identify. So I guess we're gonna ditch IQ. I guess the last question I have is just, yeah, the stats. So we know that strength affects melee accuracy damage, but there's no difference between a 6 and a 15. IQ and piety. When you level up, each spell you're eligible to learn has a chance IQ divided by 30 to be learned. For pre-spells, this is piety by 30. Each combat round, each character has a chance of IQ plus piety plus character level divided by 99 to identify a monster group. Monster group identifies randomly chosen from 1 to 4, blah, blah, blah. Vitality affects your chance to be raised from the dead or restored. If your vitality goes below 3, you're lost. And if this happens when leveling up, you get the "You have died of old age" message. Yes, your stats can possibly go down when leveling up. And this is the big problem with the DOS version of the game, because it has you have the same chance of gaining a stat as you do of losing a stat, and that wasn't the original intention. That's not how it is in the Apple II version. So that's why the MS-DOS version is kind of cursed. When leveling up, high and low vitality grant a max HP bonus or penalty. So, again, no difference of any kind between 6 and 15. So if you have a 5, you have a -1, a 16, a +1. Agility. Each round, each character has an initiative roll of 1d10, which is modified by agility. So if you have an 8 to 14, you get a -1, which is a bonus. That's a good thing. If you have a 6 or a 7, it's 0. 15 -2, 16 -3, 17 -4, 18 -5. So that's mostly initiative concerns. Luck affects your saving throws. Nearly invisible game mechanic, never listed on character sheets or explicitly referred to in-game. Death, Petrify, Wand, Breath, and Spell. Okay, so Wizardry is very much intended to just be a video game version of Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, because you can't... Maybe some of the other stuff you could say, oh, they were kind of inspired by it. But no, when you're copying saving throws of Death, Petrify, Wand, Breath, and Spell... Alright, seems pretty clear. Okay. Alright, there's a bunch of information about various stats and so on and so forth. But okay, so... if we want this guy to be the clericiest cleric to ever cleric, well, yeah, then there is a benefit to having high piety, and each point sort of matters. So I suppose, we'll bump it up to 14. And if strength doesn't matter, I mean, yeah, I guess go with that. Alright, so that's our priest. Next, we'll make a mage. And we will call our mage, Jillian. Yes, Jillian will be a... human. Evil. Again, I didn't save Scum, so we're just gonna live with it. Go all the way to 16. Yeah? Maybe? Okay, simple. And then lastly, we want a thief. So we're gonna make, a thief named Senton. And we want a high agility here. I mean, ideally we want to get a ninja, but starting as a ninja seems very hard. I don't think we're gonna get a ninja out of anything. 17 in everything. That seems... I mean, it's possible. With the right bonus roll, it is fucking possible. But obviously, they're the best class in the game. Cannot have a ninja in a party led by a good character in the first slot, nor will any good character be accessible when a ninja or any other evil character is in the party. Oh, so I shouldn't have mixed. I shouldn't have thrown in an evil one. Shit, we might have to remake someone. Hobbits usually have a better chance to become ninjas with a lot of effort. Okay. I guess we'll go Hobbit. Well, ninjas have to be evil. So I shouldn't have made my whole party good. Okay, good was dumb. Well, then I feel like it's better just to be all evil. Fuck. I don't know. I'm just gonna make them and we'll see. Oh, bonus 17! Well, I mean, we're a long ways off from, being a ninja. Fuck, I lost it. Ah, I forgot about that. God damn it. Fucking hell. I'm gonna have to remake the whole party anyways. Yeah, so... because they won't join. Yeah, you can't mix and match. Fuck. I feel like I'm gonna have to remake everybody. We're 43 minutes into this video. I haven't even made my characters yet. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna remake the whole party. I feel like you probably... is there a downside to making everyone evil? It seems really weird to me, but also it's just a dungeon crawler, so I don't care as much. An evil line character cannot become a samurai or lord during character creation. Alright, yeah, we might be mostly evil and maybe a couple neutrals if I want them to become samurai or something. I don't know, I'm gonna look into it some more, but I'll pause right now. Alright, well, took a while. I did a lot of scumming, and even though I did do a lot of scumming, far more than anyone without save states would ever actually do, I think, I still didn't get, like, massive amounts of stats on all my characters. There were some that just, like, it just felt like I don't think they could get above into the double digits. It just didn't seem possible to get into double digits ever. And then other characters, like the first roll was like an 18. So I don't know. But all right, so Mangg, good fighter. Now I know I just was talking about going evil for everything. The only class that requires evil is the ninja. But there is a way around that. There's an item you can possibly get called the Thieves' Dagger, which will just convert a thief into a ninja, regardless of their alignment. Meaning that, you know, they can be neutral and become a ninja. So, there's that. There is also a way to combine good and evil parties. I guess that you can leave someone in a dungeon and then pick them up later, and then they'll just join whatever. So it is actually possible to have a mixed alignment party like that. But we're going to bank on trying to find the Thieves' Dagger and hopefully get a ninja that way. So yeah, good fighter. 18 strength for the highest possible bonus there. 15 vitality. Obviously a long way away from becoming a lord. But I just wanted a very capable fighter to start. So that's that. Turlan. I was gearing towards being pretty close to becoming a samurai, which is what this is. He's reasonably close to becoming a samurai. 16 strength, 14 vitality. Heinous actually ended up becoming a samurai right out the gates. I rolled very well with the gnome, so just barely had enough to get to samurai. That being said, I don't know if he's really going to be the best fighter for a while. Bapst, this is the one I just could not get a double digit number. I tried for a long time. Many save states were loaded. So in the end, it's just, yeah, a priest. Jillian ended up with 17 IQ. I could have gone bishop, but I was like, fuck it, we just want a powerful mage. So there you go. And then sent in the thief. Yeah, again, at this point I was kind of frustrated with trying to get double-digit bonuses. I knew that the odds of you getting a ninja out the gate is basically impossible, and I picked neutral anyway, so it wasn't going to pick ninja anyways. I don't feel like whatever that 1 in 11 chance or whatever, I don't think that's accurate. Or not for this version of the game or something. I don't know, it just did not seem right. So, yeah. Anyways, I saw, while I was looking around and reading stuff, I saw a suggestion where it said that at the start, you actually only want to have your frontliners go in. And then, have them level up to level 2, and then bring in your backliners and go from there, because XP is divided amongst all of us. So, I guess then we want to do shopping. And we're probably looking at long swords for all the fighters. Just what you need. Yep. Armor. Well, I guess probably chainmail is the flavor du jour. Shield. The large shield is going to be 40. Armor, chainmail, good. And a helmet is $100. You out of your mind. Potions we can't buy, so that's that. Turlan is gonna be buying the same sort of stuff. A long sword, chainmail, large shield. Penis will be buying a long sword. And, oh god, can't really buy anything. Leather armor. And a small shield. Probably could have pooled my money there. Okay. Am I to assume that they're just equipped at this point? Like, I don't have to worry about anything? Maze. Entering proving grounds of the Mad Overlord. I don't think they're equipped. Their AC didn't change, so... There we go, equip. Longsword, chainmail, large shield. Longsword, chainmail, large shield. Longsword, small shield. And there we go. 4 AC, 6 AC. Nice descending AC here. Stairs up, no. Okay, look at this. An encounter. 4 orcs. Fight, parry, run. Well, we want to fight, 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 fight. Okay, the orc is killed. Enos, 4 damage, orc is killed. These orcs have very low health. Okay, well, that was easy. Boom. We get money and XP. What's not to like? You can't walk through walls. An encounter. 5 small humanoids. Who knows what they are? Okay, Turalon, Mangg, good. Enos, good. Yes, we are slaughtering. We slaughter, we get 391 XP and a chest. Well, we don't have our thief with us, so we're just going to open it with Enos. 20 gold pieces. Oh, we're building up money pretty quickly. 4 orcs. Boom, boom, boom. I like how quick it is. Boom, boom. Okay, yeah, I see. Yes, I see. Okay. Well, that was easy. Very dark and ominous. An encounter. 2 slimes, 5 small humanoids. I guess kill these slimes. Yeah, kill them slimes. Boom, boom. Oh, shit! Mangg almost died. Open. Poison needle. But we found armor and money, and he's poisoned. We should probably leave. He's gonna fucking die. Enos has died. Yup. That's it. Enos fucking died. Huh. That's quite brutal. That's very old school. We have to pool our money. Divvy gold? All member? Oh, this is staying at the inn. Okay, hold on. We gotta pool all our money. No, not there. Here. Do I have to, Now they won't even let me go to the temple. Okay, we have a lot of money. Why can't I go to the temple? Why can't I go to temple? Okay. Oh, because he was in my party. Murmur, chant, pray, invoke. Needs Cadorto now. Oh, Okay, so I raised him to ashes, and now I have to... Okay, murmur, chant, pray, invoke. He's been cured. Well, that was fucking expensive. There went all my money. Oh no, we're not level 2 yet. Ooh. Oh, leveled up. What? Okay, well that's good. Oh, you don't level up until you stay at the inn. Oh, look at that! Gained IQ, piety, vitality, agility. Oh my god. He lost IQ, but he gained strength, vitality, agility, luck, and 11 hit points. Christ. Okay, well now we're level 2, so that's good. How do you know when you level up, though? That's the neat part. You don't. Okay. Well, I guess let's just go back down. And, kill some more shit. Five small humanoids and 5 orcs. Dispel, parry, parry, parry. I wonder if I didn't prepare my spells. I know, now Babst can cast a spell. Dios or Ba Dios? Now I remember that Dios is cure light wounds. Ba Dios is cause light wounds. I'm gonna cast Dios on Mangg. Jillian gets Halito Catino. I don't know what those are. We're gonna find out though. Spells. So, Catino is bad air. Attempts to put to sleep. Okay, so Catino is sleep. Halito is little fire. 1d8 points of fire damage to a monster. Remember, these are Vancians, so we have spell slots. Do I have one of each? Well, I guess we'll try Catino on the orcs. An orc is slept. An orc is not slept. An orc is slept. An orc is not slept. An orc is slept. Okay, now I assume they'll hit the non-sleeping orcs first. Fucking hell, 18 damage from Heinous. Crapless chest. 13 gold. Okay. This is the game, you know? Certainly very grindy. I don't think anyone's gonna doubt that. But kinda suits my purposes, assuming character progression is kinda interesting. Jesus. This doesn't seem right. Okay. Oh, I saw that. Oh, I got surprised. I should have surprised them. I walked through the secret door. That was it? That was the whole secret door? It was just... Oh. In this room is a silver statue of a boar with horns and long fangs. On the wall by the statue is a message, partially obscured, that appears to have been left by passing elves. It is hardly legible, but some comments warning about ghosts and demons can still be made out. I got an item. What item? You don't get to know that. It was a key. Now, you really couldn't just say you found a key. That was privileged information. I'm definitely going to get lost down here. Dark zone. Oh, this was a mistake. Area out of bounds. Okay, don't go in there. An encounter with skeletons. I can dispel. Fail. I took a lot of damage. Dios. Okay, well, we're good. Stunner. Stone Cold Stunner? Oops. Wait a minute. Wait, what? You said Stunner, I disarmed Stunner, and then I got Poison Needled. Now you're dead. How the fuck am I gonna... You're just dead, right? There's no... There's no way around that. I don't have any spells left, so Sentin's just gonna be dead. Unless it wears off, but it's not wearing off. Nope, Sentin died. So that's another 750 gold I gotta spend. And now we're fighting kobolds. Gas bomb. So, okay, that inspect just names something, and it might be true, it might not be true. But how would you know if it's not true, and why would I ever doubt the information? Like, I'm gonna go off of what it says, right? I'm not just gonna assume it's lying. Alright, is there a map? System, camp, cast spell, use item, floor map. Would you look at that? That is handy. Okay, well, let's... I mean, I wish this was on a dedicated button rather than going through this. But I will take it. Oh! Okay, so sometimes it just does it. Okay, well, excellent. We like that. Well, no, I guess I don't want everyone to... IQ, piety, vitality, agility, and 11 hit points. Oh, boy. Feels pretty good. Turalon also gonna stay. Now he leveled up. Strength, IQ, piety, agility, luck, 4 hit points. Hot damn. Heidi, Vitality, Agility, Luck, 1 hit point. Well, 1 hit point wasn't very good. Oh, and they're 679 EP. That doesn't seem like much at all. Well, I guess he didn't level up yet. Bapst. Strength, IQ, Vitality, Agility. Lost Luck, however. He needs 89 for the next level. Strength, IQ. Learn new spells. We like that. Let's stay in an economy room. Strength, Vitality, lost Agility. Well, for a thief, that's not so hot. But maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, it is kind of, It is kind of, addicting a little bit. Want to just keep going back in and leveling up more and more. Okay. So there's 10 floors to the dungeon. And they seem pretty decently sized. I'm annoyed a little bit there that you can press up on the D-pad to move forward, but if you do that on a door, it says you can't walk through walls. And you have to press, like, you know, the A button or what, you know, whatever. You have to press a face button. Tool inspect. Sentin. Poison needle. Disarm. Poison needle. You disarm the trap. Excellent. Another encounter. I surprise them. We kill them. $176 XP. Okay, simple. Okay, more encounter. Bubbly slimes. I can see why you definitely want 3 solid frontliners. It's going to be most of your killing potential early on. Stairs down. Ooh, well, we definitely don't want to do that. We want to milk this floor for all it's worth. I might be on this floor for 3 hours. Except there is the dark zone, so maybe not. No. No. Okay, so... Oh, no, stop it. An encounter. 5 orcs. Oh, we should look at what new spell we got. Oh, they all fled. I wonder if that's what happens. Just eventually everything's like, oh, fuck these guys. I'm running away. We got Mogref. The Great Mogref spell. Reduce armor class of the caster by 2 for the duration of the combat. Okay. Not really gonna waste slots on that shit. Wow, that was some punk-ass XP. Now Turlon got an item. Patino. Okay, we put Forum to sleep. That's pretty good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't do that. Yeah, That's the XP we're looking for. Probably all leveled up again. Now, what you say about... What? What? Now, this? No? What is this symbol? Should I be concerned about this symbol? Who's to say? Oh yeah, I wanted to see... Oh, identification! Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Why are there little pointless side rooms that don't do anything? A lot of shifting doors. I don't know if sleep will work. Oh, and those it will, yeah. Tried to run, put their ass to sleep. Yeah, give me my XP and money. Okay. I love the map. I mean, I love that there is a map. I was really worried about that. Oh, can I bite the kobolds and have Baps dispel the skeletons? Yes, actually, we dispelled a good amount of them. Alright, now we got it. Perlon's down to 6, so we probably want to mosey on. Crossbow bolt. Now, do I believe that? I already looked. I mean, but why would I ever doubt it? Okay, see, that was a crossbow bolt. So you just gotta trust the process. Bushwhackers and weird humanoids. This doesn't seem good. Okay, I'm gonna cast Ba Dios on a bushwhacker and cast Catino on the weird humanoids. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God, this is bad. I knew I should have ran. Oh, jeez. Okay, Heinous is paralyzed. Turlon's dead. So our front line has been shattered. I should probably run, but I feel like that leaves Heinous to die. So that's not good. Oh, this is... Oh, jeez. Run. Oh, no. Scruffy men. No. Okay, I mean, Mangg can probably... Why would I... Oh, no. Just run. Okay, it's pretty dicey here. Got a long way to go. got a long way to go. Where we hopefully avoid encounters. Then we have to spend a lot of money. Okay, yep. Through this door. Here. Okay, we made it out. That's good. God. Alright, well, let's focus on the dead people. I don't have... How do I not have enough money? Because I can't pool from the people that are dead? Divvy? But divvy's not what we want. We want to pool. Oh god, we're not gonna have enough. Well, that's why we're gonna have to grind more on safe stuff that just gives me money and not that horrible backroom stuff. Okay, so now we really just want we just want our front line. Okay, Turlon got... Okay, so we got our front line back. That's good. Right. He lost strength, but he gained 22 freaking hit points. Keenest learned spells. Lost luck, gained 24 hit points. Okay, well that helps a lot. Alright, so I'm going to leave it off here. I'm going to definitely keep grinding. And get the whole team back. Full health, all that good stuff. And hopefully start building up some money to buy some better gear and stuff. But yeah, we, you know, probably going to take some time. I wonder what level cap is. There's an XP cap of 9,999,999. Which is going to be around, like, level 32 or so. Okay. So, certainly plenty to go. And as a quick question of how long to beat. Wizardry. Wizardry 1. The remake for the main story says 14 hours. The original main story, 25 hours. I wonder what the remake does to make it so much faster other than quality of life stuff and speeding things up. Okay, well, certainly, yeah, not a short game of a few hours. But compare that to Wizardry 8, 89 hours. Jesus. Well, we'll get to that eventually. Alright, well, yeah, so I'm going to do some more grinding. And, you know, not exploring or anything, just grinding. And we'll come back and we'll be really powerful and beat the whole game. It'll be great. My name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been Wizardry 1. And I'll see you fine folks in the next part.